Alright, I see some junk over there. I'm gonna guess it's from an RCAT, radio controlled aerial target. I don't think I've ever seen this piece of junk before. Here's a piece of it, piece of aluminum. So we'll find out what this is together. Oh, it's definitely anti-aircraft artillery target stuff. Sorry, this one's actually got wood. This might just be, I don't know, there's some thick copper cable right there. Right there. Nice piece of copper. But here's a, look at this, part of the wing, I guess. I don't know if this would have had wood or fabric or... No, I've definitely never seen this pile. I found other ones. I've even found ones that are pretty much complete. Look like little airplanes. So a lot of different kinds. Look, here's part of the front. This is where the wheel would have gone. To the front up here. I don't know. This might have been one of the ones that actually had a motor in it. They had 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder motors. At least that's what I've seen out here on the desert floor. Yeah. And pieces of aluminum from the motor. Probably. Gear. Pretty cool to find airplane wreckage like this. Some type of little valve. Some type. Looks like. Oh, there's a piece of that copper I like. That looks like a big chunk. It goes back over there. See if there's any more of it. I see part of I wonder sometimes if they dumped this, like they shot it down and they collected it and then dumped it. I've seen piles that are multiple airplanes piled into one pile. So I'm assuming that they tried to clean up some of the wreckage at different times. Or somebody did. Maybe the ranchers did it. Here's a piece of copper tubing. But there's a towed target sleeve piece over here. The part that not a sleeve, a towed target banner would have been tied to this. And this is the weight that keeps it oriented. This would be on the bottom. You'd have the banner tied up to these different little spots. You can still see some of the banner right here. And the airplane would have had that cable. There's some of the cable right there. And it would have had this copper and cloth red banner behind it with this weight keeping it up and down. There's the cable right here. I heard the ranchers used to hate this stuff. They'd pile it up. This is good. This is the good kind. I like to get some of this. Most of the stuff's rusted. Really bad. Then it's kind of weird having that target and the airplane in the same area. Well, I'll turn it back on if I find something else. Well, I found a few more things like right away. I don't know a lot about airplanes. I see a piece over, I don't know, it's hard to do with the camera to get it. Right, there's a piece right over there in the dune. There's another piece right here. A few more pieces scattered about. This one got tore up good. Looks like it's been melted too. I've definitely found these where you can see they were on fire. There's puddles of aluminum. Be nice to find some kind of an artillery shell that was inert enough that I could bring it back. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Look, airspeed. Up to 200 knots, huh? Aero Marine Insect Company Incorporated, Bronx, New York. Type 54. It's nice to be able to come out in the desert again instead of laying in bed all damn day. Oh, this has some copper in it. Right there. Wonder what that was. They had a bunch of these different targets. I've seen some that had canopies on them. Some that looked just like little wimpy little frames that maybe had fabric on them. I know where one's at that it has the fuselage, the tail section, and the wings still on it. There's no motor though. It looks pretty complete. I don't know why they left it. I know where there's an attack fuselage too, but that's so far out in the middle of nowhere. Well, maybe that's about it. Nice thunderstorm, or rainstorm. I haven't actually heard any thunder. Up on the Oregon mountains. Oh, I do see something else. Right there by my dog. I'm gonna guess this is a part of a shrapnel shell, an artillery, a model 1907. Oh, I wish I could find the whole case or the shell body. I haven't found one of those in a long time. Let's see. Ah, oh, it's missing the tip. Yep. Model 1907. And this would have been the kind that has musket balls inside of it. More like a World War I style. So this thing popped. The shell body, unless somebody snagged it, which I doubt. I'm far enough away from the town and where people normally go. I mean, this isn't the place that people normally go. So it should be out here still. I've been walking for a little while. And I found this. Hey, look at this. Piece of aluminum, I guess. Or is that lead? I don't know. I think that's lead. Look it. Here's some of the lead musket balls that go in these. So this, oh wow. That's interesting. There's these lead musket balls all over this area right here. And then some of them are melted. So are these melted from, was there a brush fire over here? That's going to be my guess. Because the desert caught on fire and these were up in some brush and they melted. Well, that's pretty neat. Like a modern archaeological site. And here's one of the plates that goes inside the shell. Separates the nose cone. Kind of sandwiches the musket balls. There's 2 plates in each shell. I see something, I think, over here. Don't know. It's behind one of the bushes. I can't really see it. There's musket balls all through here. Is it a whole shell or the body of a shell? Oh, look at this. That's cool too. Right here where this army stuff is at. And then here's some Indian stuff. Fire cracked rock from a roasting pit. So, you know, at least hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, people were over here surviving with their families. Probably not roasting agave so far away from the mountain. More than likely roasting other plants like wild onion or something. Oh, it's a fuse. And it looks complete. I don't know if they set these. Oh, that's a nice one. That's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. Sometimes I don't pay attention to where the camera's pointing. A lot of these hit the ground and they're bent all the heck. Yep, right there, model 1907. That's a nice one. So where's the main body of the shell? If that thing, here's the fuse from it. There's the musket balls and one of the plates. This thing probably hit the ground or went off right before it hit the ground. Right over here. Some rancher put the shell in his, his saddlebag or something, took it home. I don't know. Or it's up in these bushes. Buried in one of these little mesquite dunes. I'll walk around here a little bit. On this, I guess it's a horn off a cow.